All right, I have to apologize to you guys because I understand the last couple episodes of the Cappuccino here have been kind of dry, but I'm going to make that up to you right now because this is an interesting episode because what's happening? It is getting into fall and winter. What does that mean? Boost season. What does that mean? We can run an air intake with an HKS blow-off valve and if we need it, a breather filter. So let's get it going. God, this is going to be fun. Of course, before we do any mods that have to do with sound, we are here at our test track. Well, we call it a test track because there's no pedestrian crossings, no lights, and there are no houses or anything around, so we can safely do some passes back and forth without any sort of issues. So what we're gonna do is do some before shots, let you guys know what it sounds like without any modifications, and then we'll pair that up and compare it with the after. So that sounded all right, right? Yeah, no, it sounded like nothing, which is fine because typically when you have a stock car with a stock airbox and a stock recirc valve or blow-off valve, it runs better. This is evidently going to make it run worse. I mean, that's just how it goes, but it sounds cooler. You get the induction noise, you get everything. Before you do anything, what we have to do is line everything up. We're very fortunate because the blow-off valve is going to go right here and the cone is going to go right there, but we need to know that there's nothing extra we're going to need or else we'll be screwed. This is hopefully twisted to the right orientation. We're bypassing the airbox just to see if everything works first, and then we'll tuck the intake down underneath, but we just want to see if the thing starts up and fires and makes some noise, of course, before we continue on to the blow-off valve. Alright, so we got our hose here, and this is our stock hose. We know this fits into the intake, and we know we wanted to cut that in half effectively. So instead of buying another OEM hose, we bought this one, which is just a 90-degree elbow. But, as you can see, that's too long going into the actual engine. So we need to chop this, and we're going to chop this bit by bit. We're not going to chop exactly to length first time, because you can always cut more. You can't put more back. Alright, we've test fitted our hose. That fits on no problem. Length looks decent on that side, but the problem is that this is still too long. So we're going to have to size this up, remove the airbox, fit this in somewhere like that. This is a huge intake. It's bigger than the engine, man. Look at that. My goodness. Might have to get a smaller intake. Alright, we got our clamp there, clamp there, clamp there, and our poo-poo pipe connecting everything. Yes, that's actual plumbing. And it is moving around a little bit, but not hitting anything. And more importantly, we have hood clearance, which is really nice. And look at that. Look at that, man. That looks so nice. This kind of like gunmetal, little bit of red in there. Little underlying kind of blood red in the weave of the actual fabric. I think that looks fan-freaking-tastic. And we pulled out our blow-off valve return, and we're gonna breathe it. Because I don't have anything to plug it with. You don't necessarily need to plug it. So we gonna breathe it. Put a breather on there. Make sure that's nice and tight. It's not tight. Battling the light here right now. Not running out of light, there's too much light. God, it's so nice today. Well, I would say just from that, this is looking a hell of a lot nicer. Now with these, it needs to be tight, but you don't need to reef on them. Seriously, this is not load bearing. It's just as long as it's a tight seal, you're good. This isn't an engine mount. Before we go any further and actually give you a sound test, does it start? Does it run? Oh, it's better than it was before. No, there's no way of knowing that. Let's head to our test track and do a test. This is exciting. Oh my God, you know what's good about that? You don't have to go fast to have fun when you got noises like that. My God, that was awesome. Hey, look, someone left a key here. Crazy. So that's it, everybody. Thanks for joining. Oh, I'm happier than sticks. Is that a saying? I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching this video as we are on our wonderful test track atop a mountain. We actually are on top of a mountain here. You can see the city down below. Thanks guys so much. I really appreciate you guys watching. We're going to be fixing the paint. We're going to be doing some other stuff. We're going to be winterizing it. Till the next one, everyone, take care.